This video is for anyone who's just purchased an Adventure Kings 3 kVA pure sine wave inverter generator and wants to start it up for the first time. Before you begin, here's what you'll need. 600 mils of your 10W30 engine oil, a measuring cup, a funnel, and 91 octane unleaded petrol. So step one is to add 600 mils of your 10W30 engine oil to the generator. If you've got one like this, you've got the sight glass here and you can usually just measure out 600 mils from there, but we want to be a little bit more precise, so we're going to use a measuring jug to get that measurement. Alright, perfect, there is 600 mils. So next, we'll spin the generator around to find the oil fill plug here, which also doubles as a dipstick. So to get this one out, it's just as easy as twisting it anti-clockwise. And then we can set it aside. Next, we want to grab our funnel. A flexible funnel's best here as it is a bit of a tricky location. So you just want to squeeze it in under there. Begin to place in the 600 milliliters of engine oil. Okay, so now we've filled up the 600 milliliters. We'll chuck the dipstick back in. Make sure it's fully seated there, and then spin it back out just to check that oil level. And it should be sitting about halfway up the dipstick there, which is perfect. Okay, so the next step here is to add fuel to your generator. So we've moved to an outside, well-ventilated area for this step. And the fuel we're using is just 91 octane petrol, not E10, not 95 or 98, just 91 is all you need here. So simply open up that fuel cap, sit it to the side, and you will see a filter in here. So we'll leave that in when filling up, as it's just going to keep debris out that might be in the jerry can and keep the generator clean here. All right, so we'll start the filling process, and there is a little indicator on top here. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. Okay, so on the side here, we've got the fuel tap. So we want to switch it to the vertical position to turn it on. Next, locate the choke lever, which is just beside it here. And it's not a particularly cold day, so have the choke lever onto the mid or trick position, just to help get it started. Okay, now we want to make sure that the engine switch here is on for startup and that the economy switch is off. So now that we've completed all these steps, we are ready to start the generator. A handy tip here is not to yank too hard on the pull cord. It doesn't need too much to get going. So just nice and easy pulls will be all you need to get it started. After about 20 seconds, you'll hear the engine start to change speed. At that point, you can switch the choke off and you'll hear the engine smooth out nicely. Then simply turn on the circuit breaker on the top right corner here, and then you're ready to use your appliances. Okay, so there you go. You've now started your Adventure Kings 3 kVA pure sine wave inverter generator for the first time, so it's all ready to go for that next adventure.